Next from Donald Willings. Subject is, how long have you known? I'm not trying to get political or hear political talk, but Hulk Hogan really just seems like a garbage person. There's so many stories of wrestlers, even big names like Punk, of Hogan just treating them like... Punk said that when he was WWE Champion, he went to shake Hogan's hand backstage, and Hogan just blanked him. And it seems like we finally come to the point that the wrestling world is finally saying Hulk Hogan is trash. My question for Konnan is, when did you personally first become aware that Hulk Hogan was a complete moron? Disco will now talk about snowflakes and Trump. I was always... the Hogan in WCW was nothing like this that I'm hearing descriptions of. Plus, too, I heard that's funny that Punk said that about Hogan. There's tons of stories of Punk blowing people off this stuff.
Sure,
right. When he was like, so that's a funny critical comment, but he's definitely different now. Like Punk's completely changed.
Donald,
like, Punk is a completely different, rehabilitated guy. So
I would say, Donald, that I have followed Punk's career. I actually hadn't heard that. I'm not saying you're wrong, but if you want to send an article in or something to the show, I've never heard that. I know Punk doesn't like Hogan, but I never heard a story of Hogan blowing him off. And I've always heard from you guys that Hogan was just kind of cool backstage. I mean, he might have been moving and shaking for his own career, but as far as
let me tell you,
he was a very smart politician.
Yeah.
Right. He knew how to work a room, but I never thought he was a moron until he didn't apologize for that. But I always thought he was a bit of a mark because
100%, yeah.
I would go into the whole... Bro, imagine this. The show's over. You go to the hotel lobby, and Hogan and Macho Man were in their gear
with the weightlifting belts. Right. And, bro, Hogan was driving around a yellow... Hulkamaniac, like $200,000 car, painted up like Hulkamania,
and hanging out with Jimmy Hart, who had a jacket that said Hogan on it.
Right, but I would for example, like when the show was over, I wanted to get out of it. I wanted my
you want to get out of your clothes, take a shower.
Right. I was a t-shirt and jeans guy, but back mostly except for going to the club, then you dress up. But it was like I'm t-shirt and jeans. I'm not Disco Inferno 24/7. It's like so. But Hogan, look, here's the thing. Whatever Hogan did behind closed doors politicking, bro, when he was interacting socially with the boys, I never saw anything like a condescending. He was cool with that. He was cool. Yeah. Right? And so, yeah.
Yeah, he was smart enough to know that. Don't get hit with the boys.
Right. If you want to make some fantasy picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy. It's all the rage, where you can choose higher or lower between 2 to 8 players, and you can win up to 325 times your entry. Use the code K100 at the Underdog Fantasy website, on the app, or at our personalized link, and you can receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash as well as a free pick. Underdog Fantasy offers a unique approach to fantasy sports, and it's a simple pick-em style format. You can select players you believe will outperform expectations without the complexities of traditional daily fantasy sports. The user-friendly interface and growing community make it easy and fun to play, plus it's available in over 30 U.S. states. We will share our picks for you every week on K100 Sports. You can follow along or play against us. So use the code K100 at UnderdogFantasy.com on the app or at the link included in the show notes and receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick. UnderdogFantasy.com. It's an underdog thing. All right, so the next one's from Jerry Stones, and this Disco's comments on hip hop and Hogan. What's good, K100? I think you missed a point on Hogan. Tried to mix hip hop and convo. I think you missed the point on Hogan and tried to mix hip hop and convo, and it's apples and oranges. But as a black man, and I don't speak for the entire race, but most would agree that we just wanted Hogan to show some contrition, a little effort in rebuilding his image. He apologized for getting caught, not what he said. I'll leave you with this quote. When someone shows you who they are, you believe them. Love the show. Keep doing what y'all do. That's Jerry from Chicago. But I don't think Jerry has a question here. So unfortunately, Jerry, thank you for your comments here, but you have to be suspended for a week.
Yeah, I think the question is, didn't he say, doesn't Hogan need to show contrition? Is that the question, kind of?
It says, as a black man, I don't speak for the entire race, but most would agree we just wanted Hogan to show some contrition, a little effort in rebuilding his image.
Okay, let's pretend it is a question. What would you say to that?
I mean, if people feel that way, that's fine. Yeah. I'm not.
How do you feel?
The whole Hogan thing is like, my thing is that it's been brought to light, when he got booed in the Netflix premiere, right?
Right.
So, and my thing was, okay, he did a thing. It's like how, at what point does what you have contributed to something, okay, like, because let's be honest, most wrestlers, you're lying to yourself or not, but Hulk Hogan made wrestling super mainstream popular. Okay,
Right.
he was okay. So a lot of people owe the money that they, the fact that wrestling is as popular as it is. Hulk Hogan started that, right? But okay, then he did the thing. Okay, so what's the punishment? Like for forever punishment?
No, I think
Like, that's my takes. Like,
we both
right,
agree on that for
right,
celebrities and wrestlers, right?
right, and plus another
The
thing
problem,
too.
the problem is people are very forgiving if you accept your errors, but when you try to cover it up, they're not as forgiving. They're like, "Come on, man, just come out." Because I remember one time, the Torch had done an interview with me, and they asked me about Terry Taylor, and they asked me if I thought he was racist, and I said no, but I wouldn't put it past him. He's from like that. He's from Florida, right? Like from where Hogan is, or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like Tampa area.
Scan your bracelet here. Can you scan the bracelet on the right side, please? I'm Gabby, by the way.
All right.
I'm one of the nurses. I'm just helping out Crystal.
All right.
Tell Gabby we said hi.
Hi, Gabby.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
You got your friends over here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
great.
doing a podcast.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's all good.
No, it's funny. It's good content. Tell them this was good content. And ask if
This
they
is
watch
good
wrestling.
content for our listeners.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So
Mary's from Greenville, South Carolina, by the way.
right. So, bro, it's not beyond the realms of possibility that a 60-year-old man that grew up in South Carolina was
No, he didn't
racist.
grow up in. See, it's in Vero Beach, Florida.
Okay, Vero
Joe.
Beach. That's the Tampa. That's the Tampa Bay
Wikipedia, I
area.
don't know. Yeah.
Right.
And then
Yeah, that's where Terry grew up. He may have been born there, but he grew up in Florida. Yeah,
Okay,
his dad
okay.
was.
Yeah.
My bad.
So that part of Florida, Pensacola, Gainesville, Tampa, like all those guys back then, bro, they were just look at the business. It was good old boys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and he was very mad. And bro, he was, because I'm going to tell you a story. So one time, and for those that haven't heard this story, because I know Disco and Joe have, one time he told me, hey, why don't we do this match and get all the black guys? It was like, do you remember Monty Brown?
Yeah, of course.
And Alex Skipper and whoever was black there, right? And he says, and let's put them against the Mexicans, whoever was there that was Latino or Mexican. He goes, man, that would be a great fight. I go, no, because the only people that want to see that are white guys. Nobody else wants to see that, But anyways.
That is funny.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.